We're glad you're with us today. A lot of us use space heaters to keep our homes warm, but it's important to use them safely.
Jule Philpot is the owner of Mr. Electric, and he's here now to tell us how to safely use those, along with other electrical appliances. Important not to overload things. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, thank you so much.
So just a very general question. Are space heaters safe?
Some of the newer ones are safe. You know, they have heavier cords, but a space heater is a space heater, and it's really not meant for long-term heat. You know, it's like from here to you to keep your legs warm, something like that. That's basically, but it's not meant for long-term. If you use it long-term, you need to have a good cord. You know, a good extension cord.
And you just put it straight into the wall socket? Is that the best way to do it, or?
Yes, that's the best way. Is if you can do it that way. Some people try to use extension cords, and that's where they get into trouble with the heat. And I brought some different...
Yeah, you were showing us just a little bit before airtime here that really you can think you have a good cord, and just because it looks like it's a little bigger, it may not really be conducting the electricity it needs to. Right?
Yes, that's right. The heat, the resistance from the heat and the amperage is what burns these cords up. So if they overheat, then, you know, there's different types. There's a good one. That's
like this one here. This wouldn't carry it enough, right?
That wouldn't carry it for a long time. More than, you know, I wouldn't have it more than 6 feet away from where you plug it in, because it gets too hot, it'll melt. Gotcha. This cord here is a much heavier cord. It's got this is like a number 14 wire, which is good for 15 amps, and this cord here is just a very light cord.
So you wouldn't put that on a space heater?
I would not. Yeah. No. And they recommend not to too.
So be careful. Make sure you're using the right kind. What about the difference in working smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors? What do you need to know about that? Well,
in today's world, all you had to have was a smoke detector. In today's world, most homes today have this smoke detector here is smoke and carbon both.
Has both?
Yes, it senses both, and that's what we install at customers' homes when we go out to replace them. We take the old ones out that are usually just smoke, you know, but they don't pick up that carbon carbon dioxide, you know, that's what keeps people asleep, you know.
Yeah. Jule, when you go out on a call of any kind, I mean, I would think safety is probably the first thing that is on your mind, right?
That's on my mind, and that's we try to get our technicians to understand that too. Most of them are very well in knowing that safety is the biggest thing. You know, that's our big concern, safety.
All right, and we have the number on the screen.
887-4500 or MrElectric.com if they want to reach you. Thanks for coming.
Well, thank you for having me.
Good information for us this afternoon.
Thank you.